The federal government has announced it will hire 1,000 more border officers to the Canadian Border Services Agency, a Liberal campaign promise that will cost nearly $617 million over the next 5 years.
That will help CBSA officers do their jobs more effectively.
It's not yet known how many border guards will be allocated to BC, according to the CBSA, but of the 1,000 new hires nationwide, 80% will be armed officers, 20% will be intelligence officers, investigators, and security screening officers.
To me, this sends a very clear message as to what this government is interested in and what this government's priorities are.
This immigration lawyer says the border spending comes at a time when the feds have signaled a tighter budget on the horizon, with many government agencies taking budget cuts.
And yet, we're seeing fairly significant increases in personnel in CBSA. I would say that maybe there is an option to put money back into visa office processing rather than having it be frontline officers, address some of the backlogs overseas.
The hiring spree also follows pressure from the U.S. president, who's blamed Canada for fentanyl trafficking.
Of course, we all know that the country south of us is looking at Canada to tighten up our security. So this is partially in response to what the Prime Minister has promised that we would be looking at doing.
Canada's public safety minister insists these latest measures have nothing to do with demands from the Trump administration, saying instead it's about enforcing Canada's safety and sovereignty. The Liberals' plan is being met with some skepticism, including from a former CBSA agent.
Both the union for the CBSA and for the RCMP officers have repeatedly noted over the years how grossly understaffed and resourced they are. So hiring 1,000 more CBSA officers or hiring 1,000 more RCMP may just bring them back to the strength they're supposed to be at.
More details are expected in the federal budget, which will be released November 4th. Kier Junos, CBC News, Surrey.